Guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this Yoruba cap. I'm calling it Yoruba cap because it's actually popular among the Yoruba culture here in Nigeria. Okay, so guys, stick to the end of this video. I have a very good news for you at the end of this video. Okay, so let's continue. So like I said, I'm going to show you how to achieve this striped pattern, how this slanted stripe pattern. Okay, even though as you can see, my fabric that I have here is actually horizontal in line. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to achieve the slanted pattern. Okay, so let's get into today's tutorial. So please guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're a new time visitor of this channel. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you guys. First thing you're going to do is to get 9 inches and then put it this way, not straight, put it slanted like this from one end to the next, and then you mark that 9 inches mark, and then you do the same thing coming downwards 9 inches the same way, slanted diagonally like that, 9 inches. And then by the time you mark the 9 inches to the end of at the bottom, you're going to get about 13 inches, 12 3/4, 13 inches thereabout. So you do the same thing, you mark that 13 inches at the top, you mark 13 inches at the top. From here again, you mark 13 inches, mark 13 inches like that. Okay, so you can see we are going to have 3. Let me just draw it. Let me just draw using my ruler so that you get the point I'm trying to make. So you are going to draw your point diagonal, the first diagonal mark to the end of your fabric, and then you draw the second diagonal mark. So this is 1. Okay, so we need 3 of these slanted diagonal marks. You need 3 of these marks or fabric. Okay, so this is 1, we've gotten 1. This is the second one I'm drawing now. So you do the third one so that you have 3. Like I said, you need 3. Okay, you need 3. No matter how big the size of the person's head is, you need 3 of these patterns. Okay, so 13 inches again here. Then you mark 13 inches above again like that, then you rule your line. So guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please you should consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I believe I've not been disappointing you. I've been dropping useful tutorials for you. So thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up, it means a lot to me, and always comment in the comment section. That also means a lot to me. Please guys, every time you watch my video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and then make sure you comment in the comment section. It means a lot to me. Okay guys, it means a lot to me. Thank you, because I believe you're going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Like I said, I need 3 of it, and these are the 3 I've cut already. Okay, you can see the remaining fabric we have. They are much. So, and this is the only one we need for the cap. Well, for the side of the cap, we still need more to cover the top. So let's just go ahead and you understand what I mean by that. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to sew them. So let's mark the bad face. So this is the bad face I'm marking. That's the inside, call it the bad face. Okay, so this is the bad face I'm marking, and the other side is the good face, obviously. So what you're going to do next is you are just going to sew from the bad face. You are going to sew them like this. You can see how they are slant, and before they achieve that slanted, not like this. You're not going to sew it like this because that's where you cut it. You cut it like this, so you are going to join it like this. Okay, so when you join, you're going to have this effect that we were looking for, this slanted effect you are looking for. Okay, as you can see, we've already achieved it. So we'll just go to the machine and sew them. Okay, just go to the machine and sew them together. We're going to sew it like this. There are 2 ways of doing it. We can either sew it like this, then open press it, or we just put them over each other and top stitch them together. However, I'm going to do the first method of stitching and then top stitching or open pressing it. So just follow me and you understand what I mean by that. Okay, so these are the bad face. Like I said, you can either just you can just put it like this. You can just arrange it like this, put it like this and sew it, or you put it this way and then you just top stitch like this. Okay, however, I'm going to do this method. I'm going to put it like this and top stitch it. Okay, so you can see, so you sew it like this. There you go. So you just cut off all your threads gently. So by the time you open it, you can see that you have a long slanted fabric. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to join one end. Let me explain that very well for you. So you're going to join this end. You're going to join this end to this end to create a circle. And to do it, this is how you are going to do it. You're going to join this end like that. And you just sew it. There you go. And of course, always cut off your thread from the origin, like I'm always preaching. So as you can see now, we have a circle. However, the circle is big enough, like it's way bigger than my head. My head is 23.5, but it's bigger than my head. This is about 27 inches. So we are just going to separate it into two. You're just going to divide one end into two. And as you can see, we have a fabric that is slanted and that is big enough for any size of head, any head size. Okay, so this is the point where if you like, you go and open press it. If you like, you top stitch it. However, me, I would like to top stitch it because I don't see any point of open pressing it. But if you have the time, of course, you can always open press it and do your pattern. So this is it, guys. So like I said, let's measure it and see. So guys, you can see this is about 27 and half. I don't think there's anybody's head that's up to 27 and half. I've never seen, and I hope I will never see. I hope I will never see that size of head. Okay, so let's go to the table now and just press it. Okay, let's just press it and gum what we need to gum. And as you can see, this is the bad faces that we sewn together and the good faces are outside. Okay, so we'll just iron it out. So the next thing we'll need is we need a hard collar gum, like the hardest collar gum. Well, this is not the hardest, but for better results, better than what I'm going to get here, you need a hard collar gum. And this is the collar gum is of height 4.25, that is 4.25. So here you need it long enough to cover the 27 inches of the cap. So I'm going to cut it because it's longer than what I need, longer than my requirements. So I'm just going to cut it off, and then I'm go ahead and gum it using my iron. If you don't have a collar gum or collar stay, I don't know what you call it. Me, I call it collar gum. If you don't have it, you can use your normal gum stay. However, you need to, if you're using a gum stay, you need to double it about twice or thrice. And when you are gumming it, okay, before gumming it, let's just trim off the top to have a straight line. Just trim off the top to have a straight line. Okay, so when you are gumming it, make sure you leave about 0.75 inches above. That's 3/4 inches above. 3/4 is when you have half inch and quarter inch, that is 3/4 inch. Okay, so you are going to gum it like this, as you can see, and then you trim off the excesses like this. There you go. So just trim off the excess. So the next thing we are going to do is to get a fabric that's going to act as our lining. And in this case, I'm not using a lining, I'm using an actual fabric. Okay, I'm using an actual fabric so that it will just help the cap to be thicker than when I use a lining. I don't like the caps to be light, that's why I'm using a fabric. Another thing, guys, I would like to do is I would like to alter this cap. Instead of making the my collar gum to be 4 1/4. I'm going to make it 3 inches instead. So as you can see, I'm going to just reduce it. I'll just peel off that part and then trim off 1.25 inches away, leaving about 3 inches. Okay, so I just reduce the height of the cap by 1.1 inch, leaving that's now the height of my cap is 3 inches. Okay, now this should tell you that the size of your collar gum is not a constant. It depends on the style of cap you want. It depends on your style, basically. Okay, it depends on the style of cap you want. I just reduce mine now to 3 inches. If I want, I can make it 3.5. You can see that's 3 inches. If I like, I can make it 3.5. If I like, I can make it 5. Depends on how long you want your cap to be. Okay, so I just changed my mind from making it to be 4.1 to 3 inches. I mean, so that's it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we just go to the machine now and create a line. To create lines, sew lines across my cap, just across the collar gum. This lines is not really necessary. They are just to beautify it. As you can see, mine is fat. If you like, you can make it slimmer than this. They are all your choice. If you like, you can take it to a designer to design it for you. Okay, to design along like Tinubu's cap that has design, you can do that. But me, I just like it like this. Next thing, you are going to fold it just around where your collar gum is, the top of the collar gum. You're going to fold it this way, just where the collar gum ends. You're going to turn it this way and fold it and sew it. You're going to sew about 1/4 inch. That is 0.25 inches. That is half of half. That is half of 0.5. That's 1/4. That's 0.25. Okay, so that's what you should sew. So the next thing you're going to do is to sew my cap, to sew my the down part of the cap. This way, I'm going to sew this part of the cap. However, I'm not going to sew it closely to the I'm not going to sew it so close to the collar gum. I'm going to leave about 1/4 inch. I'm going to leave about 1/4 inch away from the collar gum. So I'll just trim off. So let me just show you why I left 0.25. Before then, I'll just stop stitch. I'll just stop stitch on the side of my lining. In this case, the fabric. So as you can see, my stitch, I left about 0.25 inches. That's 1/4. And you can see the reason why I left that 1/4 is so that by the time I fold it, the lining will not be showing outside when I wear the cap. So it will be inside steadily. Okay, that is the work of that 0.25. You can see I just ironed it, and you can see how properly it is. It is inside, it can never come outside. So that is the use. So the next you are going to do is you are going to open it this way. You are going to open it and then fold it. Remember, I told you my head, the size of my head is 23.5. So you divide 23.5 by 2. It is going to give you 11.75. You can see it is going to give you 11.75. So the next thing you are going to do is to fold it. But when you are folding it, make sure you join where you folded. Join the two folding from one end to make sure they are together. Like we say, we make sure they kiss. Right? They should join each other. Okay. Then you start your sewing from there. Okay. Make sure they join. Make sure they don't separate. Make sure they are together. The one end of the joining to the other end of the joining should join together. Okay. Then you start your sewing from there. Before then, measure your head, which is 11.75 in this case. So 11.75. Make sure you start sewing from there. The beauty of this cap is if it holds your head very well. Okay. If it holds your head very well, so 11.75. Then you turn it and you sew on this part. Then you can trim off. When you are trimming off, you should leave about 3/4 inches or 0.25 inches as allowance so that you can open press it. So the next thing, I'm going to go to the machine and open press it, and then you see. So the next thing is I'm just going to go and open press this part like this. Just go and iron it and open press it, and as you can see, I've open pressed it using my iron. So the next thing is I'm going to turn it inside out. Of course, I've seen caps that where there is no lining, and of course that is so not professional. It's so unprofessional. The outside will be fine, but the inside will be messy. Doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew the lining together with the main fabric. So I'm going to sew them together like this. Okay, so there you go. So you just trim off the excess. So we use the remaining part of my fabric to make the top of the cap, and of course my fabric is remaining much. That is why I'm just I'm not trying to manage. Okay, I'm not trying to manage. So what you are going to do next, you are going to carry your chalk, put your cap like this, and just trace out the size. So you cut it round, and then you cut your lining also. And as you can see, I've cut my lining. In this case, I'm using a fabric. I've cut it also round. So the next I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and sew it round to hold them together. So I just sew them together like this. As you can see, they are together. So the final stage of this cap is to cover the top, which is what I'm doing right now. So using your circle you've created, you sew the top like this. You sew the top. When you are done, you trim off the excess. Then you go and weave the edge. However, I'm not going to show that process here. But of course, you should know that you should weave that edge just for cleanliness sake. So that's all about how to make this cap, guys. It is so easy. As you can see, I can actually take about 10 minutes or thereabout to make this cap. The reason why I took this long is because I'm explaining it while I'm doing it, and then I have to set my camera and thereabout. That's why I took this long. Okay, so you just go to your table and iron it properly and bend it, fold it very well. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, my suit course is going on. To enroll, you need 15,000 naira. However, if you get this information from my YouTube channel, just send me a message on WhatsApp telling me you got a message, you want to enroll for my course, and I'm going to give you a discount. I'm going to take about 75. I'm going to give you 50% discount on my suit course. So send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll leave my number in the description. Tell me you want to enroll for the course. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.